What should you do if you're involved in a self-defense shooting to avoid prison time? When you call 911, this is what you need to say. I was in a situation where I had to use self-defense. This is my address or location. Then you need to identify yourself. You need to say who you are, and more importantly, what you're wearing and where you will be. So when the police arrive at the scene, they know you're not the bad guy. You also need to tell them that you have put down your weapon, that you are not in the vicinity of your weapon. So that's something you should do, and that's something that you need to convey to them very clearly. You have used self-defense, who you are, and how the police can identify you. Those are the things you should say. Now, on that 911 call, and when the police arrive, they will want to ask you a number of questions. And this is the next thing that you need to be aware of. You should not, after a self-defense shooting, give any sort of detailed explanation as to what happened. Police officers are trained to get as much information as they can. They're trained to ask you questions. In fact, if a police officer themselves are involved in a shooting, even surrounded by other police officers, there would be an investigation into that shooting, and that shooting police officer would be asked many questions. It is in their training to ask those questions. You do not have an obligation to answer those questions.